right, chapter 2 of Amber Brown is Not a Crayon. All right, so I'm going to have you guys start off on page 14. Please read page 14 on your own and then continue with the video when you're ready. Page 15, and says, let's send this to Danny the Braster. You mean Danny the Bratster, your little brother, the 4-year-old you hate sharing your room with. I paste the picture on a note card. The same, the one and only. Justin nods, takes the card, and writes, having a wonderful time. Glad you're not here. I blarly miss you. That's Barely, I inform him. For barely. Justin makes a face. With the panda, Bearly is better. Don't worry, Danny can't read anyway. Not your handwriting, at least. I stare at the scribble. Justin looks down at the card. I'll do the pasting, you do the cursive. Looking at the gobs of paste, I think messy. Page 16, read it on your own. Page 17. That's taking a long time. Secretly, I'm glad. Sometimes Justin gets a little sad. I'm not glad about that. I know how Justin feels about missing his father. When my parents got a divorce, my dad moved far away to another country, so I never get to see him and he hardly ever calls. Justin's lucky though. His father comes home some weekends and he gets to talk to him a lot on the phone. And even though Justin misses his dad, I keep my fingers crossed a lot of the time, hoping that no one buys their house and that Mr. Daniels gets a job here and moves back again. At the other end of the table, Jimmy Russell and Bobby Clifford are fighting. Listen, Tuna Head, I need the brown crayon. Jimmy tugs at Bobby's sleeve. I've asked you for it 47 times. And 47 times I've told you that I still need it, rat rear. Bobby keeps using the crayon. Continue reading page 18 on your own. Page 19. Youngster, I used to wish that my parents had given me a normal name like Jennifer or Tiffany or Chelsea. Now, though, I really like my name. But I still have to put up with goofballs teasing me about it. Mr. Cohen flicks the lights off and on. Lunchtime in China. Clear the desks. Everyone quickly cleans up. I see Bobby put the brown crayon in his pocket for later. In walk Mrs. Armitage, Mr. Burton, and Mrs. Hopkins. The classroom parents committee brings in Chinese takeout food, and we start eating in China, not on China, because we're using paper plates. I, Amber Brown, am not very good with chopsticks. I use mine to spear the food and then use a fork for the rice. After we finish eating, Justin and I fence with our chopsticks. Turn the page. Read page 70. Page 21. I hold the paper up and show it to Mr. Cohen. I thought you were the best teacher. Who is Mr. Experience? Mr. Cohen grins and then heads off to settle a fight between Jimmy and Bobby. Justin has put his fortune down on the desk in front of him. He stares at the blackboard. I pick it up. It says, soon you will be going on a new journey and beginning a new life. I put the fortune down. Suddenly, I don't feel very good. Suddenly, pieces of dry fortune cookies feels like they are choking me. I, Amber Brown, hope that the fortune cookies are wrong. That is the end of chapter 2.